Today, I went to my local market, just a simple errand, nothing special. I needed to buy some study material. But little did I know, this visit would stay with me forever. As I reached the bookstore, I noticed a small shop next to it, selling study tables. And there, right in front of it, stood a little girl, maybe 8 years old, holding her father's hand tightly. She looked up at him with eyes full of hope and said, "Papa, please, just this one. I promise I'll study harder." She pointed to a small, colourful study table. Her father wore a bright orange swiggy jacket. He was a delivery partner, clearly coming straight from work, his face sunburnt, his body tired. He smiled weakly at her, not saying anything. The shopkeeper quoted the price, 380 rupees. The girl lit up. She started clapping her hands softly, excited, believing today was the day she'd get her own table. She kept tugging at his arm, whispering dreams I could only imagine, but I could see it in his eyes. The way his shoulders dropped slightly, the hesitation, the shame. That amount, 380 rupees, was just too much. And then, he gently pulled her hand away. "Not today, beta," he said, his voice low, breaking. The girl froze for a second. Then, her lips trembled, her eyes brimmed with tears. And then she started crying. Not loud, but broken. That kind of cry, where you try to hold it in, but it spills out anyway. I stood there, paralyzed. My chest tightened, my eyes welled up. Because I wanted to do something, anything. But I couldn't. I only had 200 rupees in my bank account. I needed to buy a book with it for my own studies. I come from a lower middle-class family myself. And in that moment, I realized I couldn't help them, no matter how much I wanted to. So I just stood there, frozen, silent. As the father took her hand again and walked away, her soft voice still echoed behind them, pleading, protesting. That scene etched itself into my mind. When I got home, I cried. For a full hour. Not because I saw sadness, but because I felt it. That day, I understood something deeper. Sympathy is when we feel bad for someone. But empathy is different. Empathy is when you feel with someone. When you imagine yourself in their shoes. When their tears feel like yours. When you can't just walk away and forget. That little girl, she wanted a study table. But she got a life lesson instead. And so did I.